What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video where I'm recording my live trading session. It is Wednesday, October 27th, and we're looking at S&P 500 2000 tick chart, and I have a 5-minute chart, a supportive chart right next to me. And what I can see right now is that the structure is looking clearly like a trading range. There is no clear uptrend, no clear downtrend. As you guys can see, there's a move up, move down, move back up, move back down, move back up. This is a clearly trading range. Price is swinging up and down through the EMA. And the number one thing we need to understand when it comes to ranges is that we want to draw our trend lines extremely tight. We don't want to be looking for wider patterns, even though there can potentially be there, especially when it comes to larger trading ranges. This is a very small, medium trading range. And the way we draw the trend lines is we use the very tight ones because we want to clearly see when there is a break and when there is a new extreme, because after price will break the trend line, traders will attempt to create a new extreme. As you guys can see, this downtrend working lower, you have a break, you have a new low right now formed, and the price is working higher. I also mark the highs and the lows for the day because while you're trading ranges, you want to sell the highs so you can buy back your position lower, and you want to buy the lows so you can sell your position all the way up here, or potentially you want to fade the breakout. There can be some bigger channel, something like this. I'm not really too sold on this yet. But I'm keeping this, I'm keeping an eye on this as a potential setup. But right now the bias is up in this trading range, but you want to be careful when it comes to ranges. So open is coming in 12 minutes, and I'm going to be sitting patiently, and I'm going to resume the video when there is a potential. Hold on, guys. I'm resuming the video as I see a potential second entry long right here. Let me see if I might have missed it already. It all happened so quickly. I was quite debating whether I'm going to enter this trade right here, because as you guys can see, we are right now at the very high of the trading range, and we have this uptrend working higher. And after price will break the trend line, traders will attempt to create a new extreme. This is a two-legged pullback back to the key entry point, and we may ended up getting filled here. This is a two-legged bearish correction which played out, and we now have a second entry long at the key entry point, which is a high probability setup, and it looks like it's going to go without me here. Few more ticks, I'm going to cancel the order because we are very close to reaching the... Yeah, looks like I have to cancel it.
Order is canceled.
But it's a little bit unfortunate, but it happened fairly quickly, and we didn't manage to tick through because we didn't tick higher. We were trading lower and then instantly reverse higher, and there was a very little chance for me to put the limit order in. But as you guys can see, trend line working higher, two-legged pullback to the key entry point, second entry long. We are waiting for a new extreme, and same thing happened right here. Take a look, guys. You had downtrend working lower, break, new low. This is how price action works. This was a good long opportunity because you want to buy the lows or sell the highs, and the downtrend played out. So this was a great entry. I was waiting for a little bit more push to the downside because a lot of times when you're fading these breakouts, you can be a little bit greedier because a lot of times they're two leg back. But this was a good trade. But yeah, I'm going to pause it and let you guys see another. All right, guys, and there is a lower high setup, excuse me, and we didn't even trigger lower yet. But let's see if we can get trigger below this big bearish bar, and I'm going to enter on this failed breakout. There was already a break and two legs to new extreme, as you guys can see. Oh, we are actually in. Come on, let me get filled quickly.
Order filled.
And I'm in. So I'm going to put my stop loss, you guys can see, above this signal bar. I'm going to go for 8 ticks. I'm going to move my runner somewhere around here. And you guys can see my automated strategy already put my target profit and sell stop where it belongs. Alright, guys, so we reached our target profit. It happened very quickly, so I'm tightening my stop loss. And the reason why I'm tightening the stop loss because I don't want to give no money back right now. I'm currently holding this runner. I'm going to mark the trade because this is the first trade for today. And I'm even tempted to give this runner a little bit of a room because a lot of times they like to come back for these stops on the runner. But you really want to hold a runner when you're fading these lows or highs, because a lot of times you can catch major high or major low for the day, and you can get gigantic runner. This would happen if you catch this low right here. And this is just how you simply trade trading ranges. You let the trends play out. This is the downtrend break, new extreme, and you fade the breakout. This is the uptrend. There's a break, two legs to a new extreme, and you fade the breakout to the upside. And by the way, this is why I was a little bit leery to take this short, because a lot of times you get two legs to a new low. Just like in this instance, you guys get two legs to a new extreme. So when you're fading these breakouts, you can be a little bit greedier than normally because a lot of times they like to give those few more pushes higher. And this is looking like a great runner. So hopefully we can catch a big one. I'm definitely going to milk this runner as much as I can. And yeah, too bad we didn't get filled here, but I'm going to pause the video and let you guys see how the runner is. So I'm resuming the video, and we got filled right here. I have tightened the stop loss above this swing right here because as you guys can see, price right now formed a break and a new extreme of this overall downtrend. And I just wasn't I just didn't want to risk getting a few more points down here, which will most likely going to happen. But a lot of times you have a break and a new extreme and you can bounce here for whatever reason. So I tightened the stop loss. Hold on, I'm going to show you guys. So you guys can see I tightened the stop loss right here and just one single tick and we are already working lower. But hey, you know, it's not really worth it to me to risk these few points, because I would have got out somewhere around here. So already my entry was here, so it was a nice temp. Alright, so I'm resuming the video and you guys can see that good thing that I exited my runner early, because right now I would have been all the way up to here and I would have been hoping to get few more points. So this is why I trailed it, so that I locked in like 10 points, 9 points, something around that. Can't really remember exactly, but yeah, we are right now in the middle of trading range, so I'm being a little bit more cautious. But it looks like we may actually start bouncing from here. This could look like a bullish imbalance, and we could be making higher highs and higher lows. So alright guys, I'm preparing the limit order as there is a failed second entry short triggering right now, and I can even get in a little back. The bar is fairly bigger, so I'm going to sneak in a little further back here. I'm just going to chase it just a little bit. I don't want to miss this trade right here. And I got filled, so you guys can see automatically I'm going to move my target profit to 8 ticks, leave my stop loss below the signal bar. Alright guys, and we're bouncing off my exit order, and we just ticked one tick through, and excuse me, we didn't even tick one tick through. We need to take one tick through, and let's see if we can get filled. There's not enough room for this congestion. I may have been a little bit more. If I put the resistance like this, there's a little bit more room here, but let's see. Let's see here. As you guys can see, this is a first entry short, second entry short failure. The downtrend played out with the break and a new extreme, and according to trendline rules, the downtrend played out. Also, this is a trading range. This is a micro congestion, and you treat it the same way as a bigger congestions, that you fade the breakouts of these trading ranges. So this is a bigger trading range, and you fade the breakout right here, and this is a micro trading range, and you fade the breakout to the upside, and you fade the breakout right here. And let me quickly tighten this so I don't lose any money. And this setup happened very quickly, so I wasn't quite thinking about shorting it just yet. And when this lower high broke, I was expecting for price to create additional move to new low and give us a failed breakout of entire trading range, because this is a bigger pattern. But then, as you guys can see, the price traded lower, tricked everybody in going short below this bar, and then instantly reverse. And this was a now higher low confirmation of this bearish trap. But I still don't like fading this breakout, because overall trend was pretty much down, and I was still expecting for price to reach the lower side of the trading range, because that's the bigger pattern. But hopefully you guys understand that the rules apply the same way for the bigger trading ranges, fading the breakouts, and for the smaller trading range, you still want to fade the breakouts in the smaller trading range. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to draw my shortened trend line, let's say something like this, so I can keep track of the uptrend that is right now working higher. And overall, the downtrend played out with the break and a new extreme, so this is as low as we probably can get. I'm not going to force it no more, so we're probably not going to reach the very bottom of the trading range. But right now I'm in this uptrend, so let's see if we can get a good runner, because we managed to catch a nice good runner here and get some 10 points out of it. I don't think we're gonna get another 10 points because I think this congestion will make a pullback here, but hopefully. Alright guys, I'm resuming the video because we just got hit the runner. They came back for the break-even stops, and yeah, but we are in this congestion, so no surprise we are getting some choppy action here a little bit. And you guys can see we are right now taking off. What I'm going to do, hold on, I even want to show you a 5-minute chart snip here. This is the 5-minute chart, and as you guys can see, price is making higher lows and higher highs each time. And you guys can see this is a what is called overshoot, and overshoot a lot of times will lead to break of a trend line or straight up reversal. This is an unnatural activity in the market, and take a look what happened. If you guys measure this, you will find out that the overshoot basically created a measured break, and a lot of times that will happen, and after the overshoot basically got cleared by this break, price now quickly reversed and it's working higher above the EMA. So this is how you can use the 5-minute chart here in your favor. And basically we were selling right here at the top just as the 5-minute chart was overshooting. So basically you're combining multiple different factors here. So but I'm going to wrap it up. 2 trades. We've been sitting here for quite some time. I'm just going to show you the trades real quick. These are the trades for the day. 1 trade right here, runner got stopped out here, and 1 trade right here, the runner got stopped out right here. I'm going to mark this because this is now a failed second entry short. And a lot of people want to go short directly into this support while we're coming from failed breakout after the downtrend already played out. And this was a great contextual trap. Big bullish bar, but basically I really like how the support is now holding in this congestion. You could have lowered the target a little bit because there is not enough room here, but the overall basically context is in my favor. And let me see if there are any more good setups here. I don't really like any of these setups. This failed breakout was pretty decent, but this was hard to catch. This formed very quickly. So if you took this trade, you did pretty good. But you know, I'm gonna wrap it up. 2 trades for the day with some nice juicy runner. You're not going to be too greedy. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you made it to this very end of the video, you are enjoying the content. So please like the video. It would really appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you're interested in learning more about day trading. And I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. So take care, buddy.